What is going on, guys? Pineapple Sway here. Today I'm bringing you guys a Marvel Rivals rant video. If you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing. Now, I am currently Grandmaster in this gameplay. It's, I believe, Diamond. It's a Diamond lobby. I think I was like Diamond 2 or Diamond 3, but that doesn't matter. So, anyways, since I've played a ton of Marvel Rivals, over almost 500 matches of competitive Marvel Rivals, and there seems to just be one constant that I've noticed in every single match. And I don't know if this is because I'm on console or what, but every single Spider-Man that's on my team is one of the worst players I have ever seen in my life. And it just makes no sense. Like the other day, I wish I recorded it. I was playing competitive on the new map, and this guy picked Spider-Man, and I was like, dude, why are you picking Spider-Man? And then he said someone has to wear the mask, and I kid you not, this guy literally went like 3 and 16. And it's just something about, having a Spider-Man on your team. It just feels like you're automatically at a disadvantage. And I think it's such a blessing, this season, or, halfway through this season, people are starting to ban Spider-Man. So you no longer have idiots on your team ruining and picking a DPS spot just to go like 3 and 16. And then what makes it worse is they'll pick Spider-Man and then they'll always request to team up with a Venom, or it'll be two friends playing and they'll always pick Venom, Penny, and Spider-Man, and then they're just some of the worst players you've ever seen in your life. And it is the most infuriating thing ever, because when you're playing competitive, you want to win. And in all honesty, there are great Spider-Man players, don't get me wrong, but it's just like they're never on my team. And this goes to the point I'm trying to make in the video, is the Spider-Man on your team is always horrible. One of the worst players you've ever seen in your life, and it makes you question, why are you even playing this game? Like, not the Spider-Man, but you. Like, why am I wasting my time playing this game? And then the enemy Spider-Man is going to be one of the best players you've ever seen. Like, it's absolutely insane. Like, when someone's on your team and they pick Spider-Man and they have the Lord icon, just wrap it up. Just chalk it off as a loss. Mark it as a loss. Just mentally prepare for the next game, because you're about to see some of the worst Spider-Man gameplay you've ever seen in your life. And it just makes no sense. I've been trying to figure out, and it's like this weird paradox of like, your Spider-Man is gonna be the worst player I've ever seen, and then the enemy Spider-Man is gonna be one of the best players ever. And it's just the enemy Spider-Man. It's like they're always on point. They'll have their Venom. They'll have Penny. They'll have Spider-Man, and they'll just throw you up in the air and then do that combo, and you'll just die instantly. And it's the most frustrating thing ever. And does anyone else know what I'm talking about? Does anyone else go through this? Does anyone else see this? It seriously makes no sense, and I just like don't understand it. Why is it that my Spider-Man is just one of the stupidest people I've ever seen in my life, and then the enemy Spider-Man, it's like they're playing in the MVL finals. Like, this is a $1 million game. Like, they're playing for $1 million. Turns out it's just a Diamond 2 lobby, but it's just like, dude, they are just absolutely going crazy. Like, they are sweating like crazy just for 20 points, just for 20 elo points. And you know I need to, honestly, if this video does well, I need to just make a montage out of it, because every time someone picks a Spider-Man, I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. And this applies to other roles as well, like not just Spider-Man, but I think Spider-Man is the most prevalent one. And like, I don't know how to play Spider-Man, so obviously I don't understand it. So like, sure, you can make fun of me in the comment section. I don't care. But it's just like, man, like, Spider-Man is a difficult player or character to play with. Like, just don't play him. Pick a DPS that's actually going to benefit the team, in all honesty. And thankfully, though, like with the new season update, Spider-Man just gets banned a lot of the time. So you don't have to worry. And another one too, which was pretty funny. It's not as bad, but like Winter Soldier is pretty bad. Like, the Winter Soldier on the enemy team will drop like 60 kills, and then your Winter Soldier will go 10 and 30. And it's just stuff like that. I don't know. I really do enjoy Marvel Rivals though, but it's just something about, like, man, when there's a Spider-Man on my team, I'm just ready for some of the worst 10 minutes of my life. And yeah, let me know, like, does this happen to you guys too? Do you guys have this same issue, same problem of just when there's a Spider-Man on your team, they're some of the worst players you've ever seen in your life. And you know, I don't know, I just don't really understand it in all honesty. It's just kind of funny because like, you know, after the first time it happened, I was like, oh, you know, it is what it is. The game just came out, but then it just kept happening over and over and over and over, and I was just like, why is this? Why is it that when, you know, someone on my team picks Spider-Man, they're just absolutely terrible? I don't know. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, work my butt off to learn Spider-Man, but it's just like it's such a strange coincidence, you know. But you know, um, with that being said, um, I think it's safe to say that, you know, in defense of those people that do play Spider-Man, that willingly pick Spider-Man, he probably is the most difficult character to learn skill-wise. So yeah, I do give them credit, but it's just like, man, you know, I'm also, you know, I'm pretty competitive, and you know, I want to win the game. You know, I want to, you know, rank up, and it's just like they don't switch off Spider-Man either. You know, they're very stubborn. I think that's the funny part is they never switch off. Like they could be like same thing with like Punisher. Like I could just make a whole series about, you know, characters being on my team and then characters being on the enemy team. Like that's another one too, Punisher. I've never seen a good Punisher on my team. They always will just sit on her turret like a bot and just do absolutely nothing for the team. Like I played with one the other day that literally made me crash out, and it was insane. But then when you play a Punisher on their team, on the enemy team, like they'll drop like 50 kills, and Rocket and Punisher will just be absolutely going bonkers, you know. And it's like what I said, another experience of the worst 10 minutes of your life, you know, because you know people need to understand, like for Punisher, like I know this is a Spider-Man related video, but for Punisher, like your turret is practically useless because you can't move. You know, you're basically useless, and it's better to just use your assault rifle and your shotgun. You know, but like what I said, do you guys experience the same problem in Marvel Rivals? And you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, like what I've mentioned in this video, someone will pick Spider-Man and they're just horrible, and then the enemy team Spider-Man will be on the exact same game, and they'll probably drop a 50 burger on your team, and then you're just like, Jesus Christ, like what even is this? But I don't know, this sort of a rant, Marvel Rivals rant. Nothing wrong with the game, you know. I enjoy Marvel Rivals. I've been able to grind and get up to Grandmaster. Now I'm gonna work and go towards Celestial. Um, so yeah, basically maining Sue Storm and then Groot. Those are the two characters I've played with. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope you guys enjoyed my rant on Marvel Rivals. If you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing. And in all honesty, you know, Spider-Man might just need a few more buffs to make him relevant for someone on my team. But then again, I don't know. But because, you know, the few matches I do play against Spider-Man, it is just an absolute headache. And then same thing having to deal with like Black Panther and Magic, just dive characters in general. It is just an absolute headache. But yeah, anyways, it's Pineapple Sway. Have a great day or a great night, whatever time you're watching this. I will see you guys next time.